Yo, this is Hip Hop Top 5 MCs with the illest voice. The voice. See, in the history of this game, MCs who had the best voice, where their words come out so perfect, those are the ones that was like, they would stand apart. It would set the bar for other rappers. They followed. Mainly because their voices was just like, it demanded to be followed. And it was perfect. Where in some instances, some people can rap, but their voice is not there. So, here are some of the MCs that had the voice. This is the top 5. Now, number 5, we have Ghostface. Ghostface voice, as he calls it, the laser beam vocalist. He's everything. He's every aspect of it. You know, it's light, is sharp, is directed, and when he rhymes, it's like you feel it. It's like a laser beam, like coming directly at you. So when Ghost was rhyming, it was like you felt the pain. The laser beam vocalist does well in symphonies. Now, number 4 is a tough one. We're going back and forth. Back and forth. But number 4 would have to be Chuck D from Public Enemy. Now, when Chuck D, it's like his voice was weird, but it was like, that's a leader. People would come by the masses to hear Chuck D. And it was it. I mean, Chuck had the delivery, the voice, and he didn't look like your average MC. He didn't look like an MC, period. You see Chuck D, the last thing you're going to see of him is like, okay, this man is carrying the stereo equipment. He's helping set up. But he's the performing artist. And you like, whoa. This is the MC. So, he's number 4. And number 3, you got your man Jada. Jadakiss. The man with the raspy voice. I can't do it right now. But Jada's delivery, his voice, everything, lyrics, he's there. He's got to be in every top 10 there is. But the thing that makes Jada's voice so ill is because it comes out raspy when he talks, but when he raps, the delivery, it gives it that extra oomph. It's the methadone music that you can lean off. Made You Look, the remix with me up on it. Cop the shit, now break weed up on it. Probably one of his illest verses I've heard was that Made You Look remix. That was just too sick. Number 2 is Guru from Gang Starr. Guru's voice was epic. You've never heard a voice like that. And ain't heard it since. And it was a voice that opened your mind and you could hear every word clearly. I was like, and it was distinctive. And I'm like, man, take it personal. I was like, man. I'm like, did you hear that? Because I heard everything. On the first take. And let's get some honorable mentions out. DMX, when he came along, I mean, he would, if this was a top 10, DMX would probably be number 6 on my list, hands down. Slick Rick is an honorable mention on the list because everybody was trying to sound like Slick Rick. And there was some other ones that had the voice, that had a voice of movement, like KRS-One is another. Let me see, voice-wise, that had a distinctive sound that really caught people. It's kind of difficult. You could say Eric Sermon to a certain extent. Eric had a lisp, and when he ran fast, sometimes it messed it up, and you couldn't really understand him. So when he rapped slow, it sounded like he's retarded a little bit. But the slow flow delivery became their calling card. It became like conversation rap. And even though Jay-Z gets credit for being like the conversational rapper and come on, it was mostly the style that EPMD did earlier. They were more relaxed. They weren't as hype. Like everybody had to be more hype. And they was the slow flow MCs. But yeah. And number 1 on the list is, no, we got to do an honorable mention to Big. Big gotta be up there. Yeah, you gotta put Big in the top 10. So we'll do an honorable mention for Big. Oh. I remember somebody wrote me and told me that Craig Mack was better than Biggie. And I was like, man, he had the best verse, man. Listen to Flavor in Your Ear. It was better than anything on Biggie album. I was like, he's related to Craig Mack. Some kind of way. And Craig Mack should write him a check. So do something. Because, no. Not the case. But number 1 voice in hip-hop, they could just change their name to The Voice. And if you hadn't guessed, it's Nas. Nasty Nas. I just paused because that's it. I mean, Illmatic is so ill, not just because of the lyrics, it's the delivery of the voice. You hear this smooth voice that's clear, no interruption. It sounds like he's talking through a professional mic, which he's not. And that's just like his voice. And they was like, man, Nas's voice, man, he got flow in his voice. Any MC back in the 90s will tell you, any MC, who had the best voice in hip-hop. Oh, it's gotta be Nas. Nas good. You gonna hear the same order that I just gave you. Somebody gonna say G-Rap. G-Rap had the best voice ever. And what about AZ? No. Listen to Nas. His voice is distinct. Cool J would be on the list too. Cool J had a smooth voice, but when he got rugged back in the day, it would become a raspy type, light, raspy voice. But LL definitely is up there for his voice. And then this other guy said, well, LL only got the people because he was light-skinned. See, they don't want dark-skinned people to get that shine. Like Kane and all them. Kane was smooth too, smart, cool. Kane did his thing. But, like LL said, if it was all about me taking off my shirt and good looks, he said it back in 88, 89. And that was all I was. There's been plenty of people that came in the game that looked better than me, had bigger muscles than me, lighter than him, and where they at now. Where they at now? And he told y'all back in '89 he not really caught up in the looks thing. Everybody else was saying that. He don't care about that. He want to be the best MC in the game. That was his goal. Because looks come and go. Like he said, I could be in an accident tomorrow. And then all of this would be all messed up. There ain't nobody want to talk to me, but I could still rhyme. So that's what was his goal. And that is the top 5. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out. Fight the power! Fight the power! Elvis was a hip